Hey, good morning, guys. We are up in Georgia, and there's April.
Good morning.
And we are driving down to Lake City, and it's a freezing cold day out. It's the week before Thanksgiving, but we're gonna go down there because you bought a wood stove,
Fisher wood stove.
A Fisher wood stove for the farm. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. And you also got a building coming, right? Is it
28.
And that's like a big building. It's like, what, 12 by 28 or something like that?
12 by 24. Not that big.
Oh, 12 by 24. And that's where...
It's a tall wall, one with regular steel doors.
Yeah, so it's like going to be like a... Right now it's going to be just a storage building. But then down the road, maybe turn it into a cabin or something. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, the other thing is, so we're going to take you along for the ride there, if you want to check that out. And then the next video we put up today will be also, we're going to this Moultrie swap meet. And evidently Moultrie, Georgia has this giant swap meet every year. And it's 3 days long. And it's got everything from farm equipment to cars and everything. And if you guys saw the video a couple days ago I put up with Andy, the guy that has the drag pack Challenger and the Dale Earnhardt car, he texted me and said, hey, are you going to come to this today since I'm already up here? So I may meet up with him if he's there, and we're going to go check that out. So come along with us today. We're just doing some cool picking, I guess it is. So we're kind of like pickers today. I don't know what car stuff's going to be at the swap meet, but we'll find out. All right, guys. We're heading down I-75. And it was 31 degrees last night, and it's not much warmer now. So here's where we are. That giant stove, wood stove, April paid $1,200 for, $1,500 for. So we had to drive 100 miles here because I was told that the guy here actually has a tractor and he would just lift it up and put it in the bed of my truck. But nope, that's not what happened. So we get here, and they said, oh, the tractor's broke, so they have no way of putting it into my truck. So then we had to leave and go see if we could rent a U-Haul trailer, which we couldn't because Lake City evidently doesn't rent out anything but box trailers, and we couldn't put it in a box because it was sitting in that shed. And the only way to get it out of the shed was to use a jack. Well, after driving around for an hour and a half, then we came back because we were going to get our money back, and instead the guy pulls out this antique lift. Then they want me to just leave it on my tailgate, which just beat the shit out of my tailgate for no apparent reason. So now they lifted it up and put it in there, and now they're sliding it on, except here's the bigger thing. We have no way to get it off. And when I asked April what her plan was, we have no plan. So I have no way to get it off my truck once it's on my truck. So we're going to drive from here to Adel, Georgia, and I have no idea how to get it off my truck. So I don't know. She has a plan, but we've gone and looked at Chinese tool company. We went there to look to see what we can get, how to get it off, because it's 550 pounds. And I have no idea how to get it off other than calling a tow truck and having some people with a tow truck come and get it off the truck. And then it's supposed to go on the porch, which we have no way of getting it on the porch. So I have no idea what the plan is for this. And that's where we're at. So that's where we're at. And they actually ended up being able to get it on my truck beyond my belief. And I learned how to tie down a big giant piece of heavy iron and what strap to use. because my experience is very minimal and their experience is very heavy. So they got that tied down, and I think that my truck will actually be able to handle a little bit of this. But anyway, huh? Oh, I already talked about it a little bit. I don't know, that thing has got to be about 100 years old.
No, it's not. This is a die jack, what you set a piece of material into a lathe with.
Oh, okay.
So you pick it up off the floor on this, bring it up lathe height, and then put it in your lathe.
Were you a machinist or something? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
For 17 years.
How old is this piece?
This is probably 70s, 80s, 90s.
Oh, really?
They still build them.
Oh, this looks, well, I guess because it sits outside.
Yeah, a lot of them use gantry cranes now. Gantry cranes.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Rolls side to side electronics.
Well, that's what we even looked at. I was like trying to figure out something to put a motor or something on to lift it, and I just was like, I couldn't figure out. So it kind of sits.
See, I got lifts. I got that lift right yonder. That's it. Will pick up anything.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure, something like that.
But getting it out of there.
Well, that was the problem. We were sitting here because I was thinking getting an engine stand. Like, we looked at getting an engine stand, and then I said, well, maybe we get an engine stand. We could pull it out of here, put in there, and then use the engine stand to take it off, and then she could have it, because they have a little farm thing, so they could use the engine stand. But
I got an engine stand too, but they're I also rebuild racing car engines.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and
for what?
antique stuff. I mean, anything antique, you know.
Hey guys, good morning. We're up here at April's farm in Georgia, and some things have changed since we've been up here. This is it's December. It's a week or two before Christmas, and a couple of things have changed. One of the things that changed is this little guy right there, right here. Right? This little guy who showed up one day without a collar.
Showed up this morning.
Showed up this morning, no collar, and has basically, it looks like a German Shepherd puppy. What's your name? Do you know your name? No, he doesn't know his name yet.
Making his home.
So here's the puppy. Here's the puppy here. And he just showed up. Like I said, no ID or anything. He seems to be a German Shepherd, and probably 6 months old, something like that.
I would say 4.
4 months old. He hasn't barked. He hasn't really made any noise at all, has he?
Nope.
He's made no noise, but he knows how to sit. But he has just decided this is now his porch.
Just like the cat did.
And there's a cat that lives here too now. A cat did the same thing, just kind of showed up and decided, hey. So this is, we don't know if somebody's looking for him. Hopefully they'll come and find him, but if not, then this is one of the things when you live in the country is sometimes animals just pop up, and we wish he had a collar or something, or a microchip or something in him, but he doesn't. So that may just be a little Christmas miracle. Maybe call him Miracle. I don't know. I don't know what the name. April doesn't know what to name him yet.
I have no idea.
How about Jeff?
No. Waldo? Where's Waldo?
How about, I like Chris. How about Christopher? He looks like a Christopher.
Yeah, he looks like a Christopher, but that's so long to say.
So then you just call him Chris.
Well, then Chris might take offense to that.
Oh, okay. How about you name him Here? That way you can just yell, come here. Sit here. Lay here. No. Let's see. What do you want your name to be?
Benjamin.
Benjamin. Benjamin's a good name. He looks like a Benjamin. And you can call him Ben.
Yeah.
Ben?
You like the name Benjamin?
You like Ben?
Benjamin?
Ben, you come here.
Yeah.
He came up as soon as you said Benjamin. As soon as I said, hey Ben, how you doing, Ben? Yeah, look at you. And he has such, he looks like, you got such an old, set of eyes. You got an old soul there, Ben. You want to be called Ben? I think he likes Ben. He came, so yeah. You like Ben? I think Ben.
I think he just likes your hand petting him.
Well, I wasn't petting him. When you said Ben, he got up and walked over here. Yeah, you just like to be petted? I like to pet you. Yeah. Hopefully, Braden won't scare him away.
I know. Well, it could be a good thing on timing so Braden knows how to get used to animals.
Yeah.
Got a nice one that wants to stay.
Yeah. That's Jerry. Oh, he's taking his trailer?
Just, across the street.
Is he taking it for good?
I think so.
Because he's almost ready to move into his house, isn't he? Oh.
Next year.
So that's Jerry. He actually owned the property here, and he still owns the other half, or whatever you want to call it, because he has a house over there. And so he's been staying down here while he completes his house. Right, Ben?
Good for him, worked out good for us.
Works for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Ben. Look at that. We should have the Ben TV channel. Ben likes being on TV. He's the first dog I've seen that doesn't look away when you put it.
Yeah, right? So crazy.
So, say hi. Ooh, look, he's even sniffing the camera. Hello, Ben. So Ben wants to be on TV. So there you go. Ben likes cameras. But one of the other things that happened since we've been here is April got a big giant storage building. So, and that's right here, which is really nice. So, and she put up all the blocks and everything, and they came and put this up.
Not done yet.
No, but I'm just saying it's a really beautiful building. It's really big because you guys know I'm 6'2", so this is a pretty big building. Oh, you'll hear in the background people hunting because it's deer season. And then here's the other building that was here. It used to be over there, and they just moved it here. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here.
I got the plastic outlets in there.
Oh, I'm gonna go look.
It's open.
Okay, let's go look. Let's see what's inside. So it's a pretty big building, and she's gonna wire it up for outlets and stuff. So it's pretty tall. It's got 2 nice metal doors, anti-theft doors, big giant thick metal doors, and metal walls and everything. So very cool. Very big building. So that's what's going on up here. So this is just like a little update of what I call Horsepower Farm. Anyway, I don't see the cat anywhere. The cat's kind of not... Huh?
He's under the house.
Oh, he's under the house? Okay. Oh, is that it? No, I don't know where he went. He's somewhere.
Okay.
But it's a really nice cat that kind of showed up and decided he was living here too. So, but this dog is just the cutest thing. And he has just adopted April and adopted this porch. So there's the cat that has adopted this place too. It's okay. Oh, he lives under the trailer. Yeah, cat just went under. He came over and left. So she lives here too. Everybody's just getting along. And that's Jerry, and that's his house, which when we got the property here, he had all this property because this is our property here. Well, April and her mom's property, and all this property used to belong with Jerry, but then he's trying to build his house, so he wanted to sell this half. And so this is the house over here. Anyway, and that's what it looks like. This is all wood for the winter, so this is wood pressure blocks for the wood stove. I think in an earlier video you saw a wood stove. And that wood stove is currently, yep, Braden. April's grandson's coming up today. But that's the wood stove, a really nice Fisher wood burning stove. And I'm setting up the trains out here on the front porch so Braden can drive trains around. And a whole bunch of pine cones. Anyway.
You really did.
Anyway. All right, guys. Well, I hope you're having a good holiday. And so there you go. And he's not coming off the porch. He's like, this is my porch.
If I move, he'll go over there and lay
Yeah,
down.
he'll follow you, but he's basically adopted April. All right. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
Say bye-bye, Benjamin.
All right. I think Benjamin's a good name, don't you? I like that name. So there you go. All right.
Why did we name him Benjamin? Because he's cute as a button.
Benjamin Button. There you go. Cool. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.
Where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link, you will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds, and you click on that and it's going to take you here.